Hey, hello everybody. My name is MrSoizes, and I am back to finish off Season 2 of Crash Landing because I didn't actually do that. I just started Season 3 without finishing Season 2, and the world was called Up, so we're going to go into that right now. So I have already started Season 3 where I have a face cam, which is why I have a face cam right now, and I almost forgot. I have a lighting setup that I have so that my face is all pretty for you people and oily because I was at work. So there's big news. If you want to know about the big news, you can go watch Season 3, which is more vloggy. If you want to hear about it, watch Season 3. But this episode, I'm just going to show you guys what I did all off camera. I did a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it was really good, but I did it all off camera because it was fun. But I don't want to do that this season. This season, I'm literally recording everything, and I'm just talking to you guys for like an hour straight, not edited or anything. This one might be a little bit edited, because technically it's still Season 2. There's something that continuously ticks, and it's really annoying. You guys can't hear it anyways, so I'm going to turn that off. So, I don't know what this book is that I'm holding, so I'm going to put that away. So, yeah, I had made sandwiches, okay, which is pretty amazing. Let's go down here. I'm going to put on the jetpack. So, some big things I did. I made a gigantic automatic crafting thingy. It's 5x5, which is insane. It has a huge amount of 13 pages of patterns, which I used like hardly any of. As you can see, I had all my sandwich stuff here, and also all the stuff I need to make bread. And then I had all my pneumaticraft stuff. And we had all of the barrels stuff, all of this stuff, really random. The ores, which, you know, if crafting recipe needed ores instead of blocks, then I would need that. Anyway, so I had that all set up. This is a super simple setup that whenever it gets bone meal, gets put into, no, that's vacuum hopper. It gets put into the dispenser, which continuously gets clicked by the redstone clock. And so it keeps on growing. What's here? I can't tell. I think that's wheat. And then this guy, stop it, vacuum hopper, get out of the way. Then this guy is on right click. So, I mean, I might not even see it get any. Yeah, it doesn't look like it got any. Anyway, so this autonomous activator, though, is on right click. So it continuously tries to right click. Ha, you saw it. And then, so it right clicks, and whenever you right click a crop to harvest it, it actually just is ready for you to harvest again. Like it doesn't actually like uproot it. So this is a good system to where it literally just automatically makes wheat, because we have bone meal coming into the system from this fuzzy export bus. See, bone meal come with stacks, and so whenever it gets some, it puts it into here, and it will try to grow the wheat, which is pretty much like the best way to do it. That I found, at least. I have like a whole bunch of wheat. So that was a little setup that I made. Over there, I guess I can fly over here. Do I have my glider? I do. I took some damage. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. So over here, I made a water setup so that I would have infinite water. And yeah, as you can see, it's full because there's blazing pyrotheum under each of these, which means they're all running at 0.7 mega buckets per tick. And I think there was like 18 of them, which is insane. And then all the leaves were going into here. So, yeah, I just pretty much expanded a lot of stuff. For instance, I had an automatic furnace thing here. This is what was running everything, the high temperature furnaces, furnace generators. I just have a tesseract connected to wood to smelters. And of course, all the wood is just going into there. Some of it is also being put into this so that it can make charcoal continuously. And then the charcoal, I believe, yeah, it's just getting stacked up here because we need it for other stuff. I need to put this back on. We needed that for the smeltery. So it just continuously makes charcoal, continuously makes power. I got power for everything. This was just an extra furnace setup so that I could, you know, smelt whatever I wanted to. In this case, hardened clay. Wow, that's a lot. And apparently leather. So, amazing stuff. Like, it, seriously, look at its power level, 729 for 8 hours. And that's crazy. And then what do we have here? We got a drum, which would have been filled with water. And then actually underneath, yeah, you can't see it from here, but you can see there was actually an item duct coming out and bringing snowballs and snow and ice and all that going back into my system. I'm not really going to explain it here, but I'm just letting you know that's how it worked. I can refuel my jetpack. That's cool. I had a resonant flux capacitor, which is why I had this resonant energy cell. All this stuff was super easy to make after I had the materials, and I mean, you've seen this setup over here, but I'm just going to show you that I expanded it with 4 extra of these pods. 2 of them don't always work because there's sometimes enough materials for them, sometimes not. And added extra pulverizers, insane amounts of pulverizers. These ones don't even have anything in them. Why is that? Is it just that they're waiting? Actually, that's interesting. Why is it not? It's set for red to go up. Okay, now I got it. Maybe it was just stuck or something. Oh, that one has no power. I don't know why it doesn't have power, but I don't really care because I'm not using this world anyways. So yeah, there was a big setup here. I mean, I showed you all this on that last episode. Over there, another thing I didn't show you. By the way, that was a squid ink sac farm. Right there, I just made a little kind of chamber with a bunch of conveyor belts all heading to the spike. I think I can actually access it from the top, question mark? I'm not sure. It was an auto spawner. Oh yeah, I definitely can. I remember this. It's somewhere down here. Oh gosh. Okay, that scared me. Yeah, but you see there's an auto spawner, and it just has all the mob essence stacked up on top of it. And now I'm stuck in this hole. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, so set up over here. I pretty much, to basically say it, don't get too confused. There's my ME system, which is gigantic, and I have so many items. Like, look at that. Look how much obsidian. It's insane. That's from this thing continuously running. So anyways, it has these fuzzy export buses, which are set to stack mode and have all of this stuff in them. And also this one, and also this one. And so originally I needed all 3, but I actually only need 2 right now, but whatever. So they're all going into this chest, which then this chest has 2 outports to impulse item ducts, which are super fast. And so they were continuously getting pulled out. You know, all this stuff's getting continuously pulled out. And these are barrels, and they have a bunch of upgrades on them. As you can see, they're golden. They've got structural barrel upgrades. They have void barrel upgrades. And then on the other side of each one of them is a respective tesseract. And so then the tesseracts actually go into another barrel, which has another void upgrade, another whatever, all that stuff. And then that goes into whatever system it needs to. And the reason for that is having lots and lots of extra storage. So if I ever, want to shut some machine off or it shuts off, I'll still have the items. Plus, it goes to the tesseract, which each tesseract, it goes to a specific place. So jungle tree, for instance, this one is filled with oak saplings. So that's the wrong name. That's the only one though. So veggies. Okay, so this is the veggie one, right, which is over here. And so all of the stuff that has to do with this, like seeds and all that, it all gets made. It all gets put underneath there, which if I can go over here, you can see. Down here, I've got the whole setup. So it actually goes to this tesseract, which goes to these item ducts, to these barrels, and at the moment they are all empty. Because this one was kind of a pain in the butt. I needed to auto craft, like automatically craft myself some stuff. So anyway, I was running out of power, so I got some solar generators. I had TNT generator set up over there. As you can see, a whole bunch of jungle tree setups, which is how I was getting my wood, getting my power. And got some cake here, just because for shiznits and giggles. Set up a grinder. So, I did a lot of stuff off camera. And it was really fun, but I want to do stuff on camera with you guys. And I mean, this episode, I'm probably not going to really cut this much. Like, I'm just going through everything, you know, see what I did, see what I didn't do. You know, I needed apples for some potions and stuff. I got those from this apple tree. Super easy to make, just an oak sapling and an apple in the crafting table. Had a whole bunch of this because all the sludge that I was making. So these are all gigantic amounts of sludge going into these. Bunch of items coming out, going to my storage systems. And then you can see huge stack of charcoal here. This barrel was actually full and it went down a bit. And then 2 of these high ovens because if you see, yeah, there's a lot of items. Yeah, it's actually having a hard time. I didn't realize. It is having a hard time running all those. Where's the front of this? Crazy amounts of stuff. I mean, I think it's backlogged, actually. Everything seems to be a little bit backlogged right now. I don't know why. Like, for instance, this right here. I mean, I'm going to get poisoned, but why is there sand in here? Oh, this guy put sand in there, and then that backlogged everything else. Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be making a whole bunch, and then... Oh, that stinks. Don't do this. Don't put a sludge boiler right beside. Man, that stinks, totally. Yeah, so there's mob farm up there. Okay. That's pretty much everything you guys really need to know about. I was using the cheat for water, this thing over here, because I don't care. To be very honest, I really don't care. So if you have etching acid and you right-click it, right, so I have this autonomous activator. If you right-click it with a water bottle, it actually becomes a fresh water bottle. So I was using that water hack for the water, and I mean, I think that's kind of fair. It took me a long time to get there. Once I got there, I feel like the water was like a mundane thing anyways. You know, you guys can tell me if you like that or not in the next series, but I was using it towards the end of this series. I wasn't using it the whole time. Of course, mob farm, again, just some items, you know, like crappy stuff you don't want in your big storage system. Like all this armor stuff. Filing cabinets. They don't care about metadata as long as it has the first name same. So like iron boots, for instance, or leather boots. It doesn't matter if it has, you know, 29 out of 65 or 25 out of 65. It'll all go into the same thing. So I just have one of those item snakes going up and down here, and yeah. So I actually am going to go record an episode for Season 3. I just wanted to show you guys all the stuff that I had done. Sorry for doing it all off camera. I mean, I really just needed some time to myself before I started work, but now that I started work, I'm super happy that I've started work. It's so much fun, and I'm going to talk about that in the other episode, but this one was just to finish everything up. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys. Just wanted to show you all the stuff that I had. I had made some shell storages, so my shell constructor, yeah, it died a few times apparently. My shell constructor was doing stuff. Just to let you know, I mean, I had this stuff too. I almost forgot about this. Huge mass, you know, making all of that stuff, because I was always in need. What's in all of here? What is this doing? Oh, it's still making, what are these called? Transistors and capacitors. I'm going to have to remake all of this stuff in the next season. But you know what? This season was fun for me to play. The next season, I'm not doing stuff the same way as I did it in this season. I have a whole plan, and it's going to be similar, but I think it's going to be really cool, and you guys hopefully will really like it. I mean, there's not many people that play Crash Landing anymore, but yeah. I think it's going to be really cool that you guys get to see everything I'm doing also, because it's so much better, I think. And I was trying to do these fast cuts and, you know, oh, I made a mistake in what I was saying. Let's go back, re-record the entire episode. Really stupid stuff like that. It took a lot of time. I started hating it, and that's why I ended up just playing. I played for like 2 weeks straight because I was off work and just, like, I just had the time, and it was super fun for me. So, yeah, personally, I wonder, actually, maybe in the comments, if you watched this far, do you just, like, put on a video and play Minecraft or, you know, play Battlefield or whatever people play now? I mean, personally, I play Minecraft and Call of Duty. So, yeah, I play MW2 and Black Ops 3. Yeah, Black Ops 3? Is that the one I play? I don't know. Anyway, I play them all on my PC. Anyway, I'm going to be talking for reals in then the next episode. So this was supposed to be just a little one, but it ended up being like, what, 15 minutes? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to talk about my new job and what's happening there. I work at an animation studio, so it might be interesting for people who work at a normal job to hear about what happens at a fun job. Sorry if you hate your job. Yeah, I'm not trying to like brag. I personally was trying to find these videos like this before I started at my job, and I couldn't really find any, so now I want to make some of my own. So yeah, look at this. This is probably gonna be like a thumbnail for this one. This is awesome. Everything kind of stopped in this world, actually. Do you see that? Like, there's no trees growing or anything. So that's interesting. I'm gonna take F2. Oh gosh, F1, F2. There we go. That's the way to do it. Anyway, I had a lot of fun during this season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to smile. Yeah, tell me, though, in the comments down below if you watch videos and play a game at the same time. I'm very interested because that also actually kind of determines what type of videos I make. But yeah, see you guys.